Picture this, it's a cozy evening, the soft glow of your living room lamp casting a warm embrace across the room. You're nestled into your favorite armchair, a bowl of buttery popcorn in your lap. The year is 1975, and the world is about to be swept away into a whirlwind of laughter, intrigue, and pure cinematic delight. That's right, it's your very first encounter with The Return of the Pink Panther, a film that, even after all these years, still manages to evoke a sense of nostalgia like no other. As the iconic Pink Panther diamond twinkles on the screen, memories flood back. The suave and bumbling Inspector Jacques Clouseau, the enigmatic Phantom, and the misadventures that would leave you in stitches. Perhaps you recall the classic scenes, like Clouseau's unforgettable battles with a malfunctioning vacuum cleaner, or the uproarious car chase through the French countryside. It's the kind of movie that imprints itself onto your heart, a timeless treasure that never loses its sparkle. But here's the twist. Did you know that behind the scenes, there were secrets and anecdotes that added an extra layer of charm to this beloved film? Fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a journey through some random, fascinating facts about the return of the Pink Panther. From accidental improvisations to unexpected mishaps, these tales will make you see this cinematic gem in a whole new light. So, dear reader, let's dive headfirst into the world of the Return of the Pink Panther and uncover the hidden gems that shimmer beneath the surface. Get ready for a delightful trip down memory lane as we unravel the mysteries and magic of this unforgettable movie. It's time to relive the laughter and embrace the intrigue, all while discovering the stories that have remained hidden for decades. Stay tuned for the enchanting revelations, and let's begin our journey into the pink-tinted world of cinematic brilliance. After all, every diamond has its facets, and this one shines brighter than most. The Return of the Pink Panther is a classic 1975 comedy film directed by Blake Edwards and starring the legendary Peter Sellers as the bumbling French detective, Inspector Jacques Clouseau. This movie marked the revival of the popular Pink Panther film series after a brief hiatus. The story revolves around the infamous Pink Panther diamond, which is stolen once again, prompting Clouseau's return to the case. The film is known for its slapstick humor, witty one-liners, and Peter Sellers' impeccable comedic timing, which brought the character of Clouseau to life. The film's unique style combines a clever mix of physical comedy and clever wordplay, making it a timeless favorite among fans of classic comedies. The Return of the Pink Panther had a significant impact on popular culture, solidifying Clouseau and the Pink Panther franchise as iconic fixtures in the world of comedy and cinema. It also paved the way for more sequels and adaptations. This film's enduring popularity is a testament to its enduring humor and the iconic portrayal of Clouseau by Peter Sellers, making it a must-see for comedy enthusiasts, and a classic in its own right. In the 1975 movie The Return of the Pink Panther, one interesting fact is about the character Guy Gadbois. This alias was actually the name of the business manager for Julie Andrews, who was the wife of the film's director, Blake Edwards. It's a curious connection between the film's fictional world and real-life circumstances. Another notable aspect of the film is the role of Sir Charles Litton, originally played by David Niven in The Pink Panther. Niven was unavailable to reprise his role, and Christopher Plummer stepped in. Interestingly, Niven wasn't a big fan of the original movie, as it was intended to be a showcase for him but ended up being overshadowed by Peter Sellers and his iconic character, Inspector Jacques Clouseau. Lastly, the swine bird parrot featured in a hotel room scene is the same blue and gold macaw that appeared in 2 James Bond movies, For Your Eyes Only and The Living Daylights. It's a fun bit of trivia that connects this Pink Panther film to the world of James Bond. So, in The Return of the Pink Panther, there are some interesting connections to real-life names, a change in the cast, and even a parrot that had a role in James Bond films. These details add a layer of intrigue to this classic comedy. In the 1975 movie The Return of the Pink Panther, Inspector Jacques Clouseau, portrayed by Peter Sellers, displayed an exaggerated French accent, a departure from his previous performances with a straightforward accent. This change in Clouseau's character brought in running gags involving his humorous mispronunciation of words. Moreover, Clouseau was portrayed as considerably more inept than in his previous appearances in the Pink Panther franchise. This shift in character added a new layer of comedic charm to the film, with Sellers' exaggerated accent and bumbling antics contributing to the movie's humor. It marked a departure from the earlier, more serious portrayals of Clouseau. This change in Clouseau's character is a notable aspect of the return of the Pink Panther and contributed to its comedic appeal. This film also holds an interesting backstory. Sir Lou Grade, a prominent television executive, had been pursuing Dame Julie Andrews for a television special. To secure her participation, Grade agreed to finance 2 movies for her husband, director Blake Edwards. The first of these films was The Tamarind Seed. However, Grade wasn't pleased with Edwards' choice for the second movie. He suggested that Edwards revisit the Pink Panther franchise, which had been successful in the past. Edwards, who had been facing a dry spell in his career, accepted this idea, leading to the creation of The Return of the Pink Panther. In conclusion, The Return of the Pink Panther is known for its iconic portrayal of Inspector Jacques Clouseau with an exaggerated French accent and a more inept characterization. This change in Clouseau's character, along with the interesting backstory of how the film came to be, adds to the movie's legacy in the Pink Panther franchise. In the 1975 movie The Return of the Pink Panther, many scenes were filmed in Morocco. This choice of location is notable because French is a second language there, which explains why many of the people of Lugash speak as they do in the film. Another interesting detail from the movie is during Inspector Jacques Clouseau's interrogation of the blind beggar, played by John Bluthal. In this scene, a monkey in the room gives Peter Sellers a rude hand signal, adding a humorous touch to the film. Additionally, the movie features a telephone repair vehicle known as the Piaggio Ape. It's worth noting that this vehicle is made by the same Italian company that manufactures Vespa scooters. What's even more surprising is that as of 2019, the Piaggio Ape has been in continuous production since 1948. These tidbits of information add to the charm and uniqueness of The Return of the Pink Panther, a classic film that continues to entertain audiences with its wit and humor. As we bid adieu to the timeless classic, The Return of the Pink Panther, I implore you to take a moment to reflect on the cherished memories and personal connections you may have forged with this cinematic masterpiece. This 1975 gem has left an indelible mark on the hearts of countless viewers over the years, and now it's your turn to share your thoughts. Perhaps you recall the infectious charm of Peter Sellers as the bumbling yet endearing Inspector Clouseau, or maybe it's the unforgettable theme music that still plays in your mind. Did you laugh until your sides hurt, or did you find yourself in awe of the film's clever wit and slapstick humor? Whatever your experience, The Return of the Pink Panther has a special place in the annals of cinema, and we'd love to hear your favorite memories and musings about it. Your unique perspective adds depth to the tapestry of this cinematic journey. So, whether you've watched it once or 100 times, whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, share your thoughts with us, and let's celebrate the enduring magic of this film together. Thank you for your time and interest in this cinematic voyage down memory lane. Your contributions make this journey all the more enjoyable. Keep those Pink Panther memories alive, and we'll see you at the next screening of Nostalgia. Warm regards.